Before we get started, you guys, you know the drill by now. Make sure that if you want extra episodes, you go and hit up Confession Sessions over on Patreon. You can click the link down below or just search it on the App Store, download it and join the group chat.
You guys have almost sold out all our merch, so if you want to get your hands on anything else, then head to girlsoverheardpodcast.com while it's still there. We'll also be releasing new merch in the coming months, and if you want to be the first to hear about that, head to our Patreon.
And while you're there, make sure you check out our tickets for our movie and merch night. We've just announced it, so if there's any tickets left, then they will be there for you to find.
Don't forget, you can also keep up with us every week on our YouTube channel. We post a vlog every Sunday at 7 a.m.
And if you want to be part of next week's episodes, then make sure you get involved by sending your stories, your dilemmas, your confessions, your TikTok about it to
07428 957 885.
Let's get into today's episodes.
Right, can I ask you how were your sleeps after you had lived the life of luxury over at the Radisson at our other bedrooms?
Oh my God.
By the way, how much do you just love that room?
If you want to see it, go to the vlog because that should be out. That should be out now. We've done like a wee tour so you can see it, but it is the nicest room. Something that we've noticed, right, is that if we go away together, it's hard to find like a proper 3-bedroom hotel room.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's either one person in one room and then two in the other, which, as much as the person that stays in the one room, usually Ash, it's lonely. I stayed in the one when we went to Lochside and I felt lonely.
The alternative is when we went to London the first time, we stayed in one with 2 double beds, and that then feels quite cramped.
Yeah.
This suite in the Radisson, room 601, it's actually a dream, has everything. It's a house. It feels like a house.
It literally is.
It is so beautiful. Every room has its own bathroom.
Yep.
It has a living room. It has a dining room.
The apartment is absolutely next level.
And I said this in the vlog as well, right? The Grahamston, which is like downstairs in like the restaurant part. See those little booths that sit at the front window? There's something so perfect about the lighting there, right? I'm like, that is your perfect Christmas cocktails with your pals.
Yeah.
How come that's not the pure influencer hotspot? I don't get it.
I think people...
Do you know what I mean?
Let's make it our hotspot.
Let's make it
because
a
I'm not
hotspot.
being funny as well. The food.
The bonbons.
The bonbons.
The bonbons.
Wow.
Do we need to talk about the bonbons?
We rate places. I would actually say there's a bonbonometer that we use to scale just how good the food is somewhere. And I'm going to say that was off the scale of the bonbonometer.
The bonbons were 10 out of 10.
Do you know what? I wouldn't
Unbelievable.
eat haggis in any other form other than a bonbon.
Haggis ball.
It's like a sweetie bonbon, but it's filled with
Stunning.
haggis. It's filled with sheep's stomach.
What else? Right. Well, it's
It tastes delicious. I can actually say that, and it doesn't even put me off.
You have to switch your head off. You just don't. You can't even think about what's in it. It's spicy. It's great.
It's spicy. It's delicious.
Wonderful.
It's soft.
It's creamy.
It's flavoursome. We did the perfect mix. We know that we all love a picky. We basically make ourselves a mini buffet. That's what we do. But we sit at the buffet.
Small plates.
Sit there, right? So we did the haggis bonbons. We had some fries, sweet potato fries.
Yes.
Which
Just
are always
better.
elevated, always
Much better.
We need to challenge the norm, right? Because the potato fries, they're good, but sweet potato fries are always better. So let's make that the new default. Sweet potato fries. I love that we're all in agreement on that.
Yes, always. Then we got the flatbready type
Pizza.
Kind of looks like a
That's
pizza,
what it
but-
was. We got the margarita one, which actually had pesto and sun-dried tomatoes on it. What an elite combo. And then was it like a spicy chicken one or something
Harissa
like
chicken.
that?
Harissa chicken. Beautiful.
fresh.
Really, really
Stunning.
nice. Then the next morning we had a basket of pastries.
Yeah.
A bit of toast.
And a little flat white as well to accompany.
It was beautiful. Such
It
a lovely
was
vibe.
Gorgeous.
Lovely time. And I can't wait to do it all again very soon. And we did have winners from the Radisson. The Radisson have been very good with us. Let's see if we ever wanted like a wee competition giveaway. They're very accommodating with the bringing of the stuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
We'll put on a really good overnight for someone. And so we got some winners to the Radisson, didn't we? Who came to the show.
And did we find out who they were? They stayed after,
I
didn't
shouted
they?
out and then they kind of waved,
Aw.
which was
Cute.
great.
Yeah. What a good wee night out that is.
I know.
We actually don't do that enough where you stay in the town. Think how many people come to Glasgow and then they have a night out and then they stay in, like they stay overnight.
But they say that though, you never like visit your own city.
I know.
That's true.
Can you hear my stomach there? Did you hear that?
Are you hungry?
It just went.
Did you hear haggis bonbons and went, I remember them?
And this is going out. I hate to say it, but it's November.
I know, get to.
And we're actually past Halloween. We're in the countdown to Christmas. I'm actually kind of buzzing about it.
Sorry,
I-
hold on. We're in the what?
Countdown to Christmas.
Ailey, come on.
Countdown to Bonfire Night.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you
Her
almost missed your
favourite
day
time
there.
of the year.
I've already been making the plans. Me and Andy are going out to sort the garden this weekend.
Oh my god, how cute and pensioner-like is that?
Yeah. Pure needs done though.
We need to sort that garden out for Bonfire Night.
I know, but I need to go out.
I
I
need
need
that knee pad because I need to get down in the hunkers.
I need to pressure wash absolutely everything because it's just been
Air fry.
abandoned. Air fryer, obviously. I still get that. I had to actually rehearse that in my head before I said it. I can't say I've done it again.
Pressure washer.
Pressure wash. I can't say pressure washer without first having to think air fryer. The word is, I know it's reprogrammed like wrong in my head. It's almost like when your phone does autocorrect.
Yep.
So it goes to the wrong thing first. I always go air fryer and then I go no, pressure washer. It's the same thing. I don't know why I do it.
I need to go and pick up that pressure washer, but she goes, I need to go and pick up that air fryer.
Air fryer and then I go, no, I mean pressure washer.
Yeah,
Is it a
it's
haggis bonbon?
strange.
Yeah, but we're going to do, Andy wants to do a wee barbecue,
Stunning.
Cute.
which will just be burgers, I think. We'll keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
And then, just sit and watch the fireworks. I'm buzzing for it.
We actually drove up to one of the car parks one year expecting to literally have like a full overview of
Yeah.
like the full of Glasgow. See, not one.
It's also,
They're very far away.
yeah, this is the
Not
thing.
one.
You don't realise, right? My friend did this one year as well, and she was like, you're above the fireworks almost.
Yeah.
If you go up the campuses, for example, and look over,
Yep.
you're above the fireworks. You're not getting the best angle.
Yeah.
The
I
best.
told you about the year where I went with the kids and we've seen a few, but I took the what do you call that, disposable barbecue, and we did like toasting of the
Yeah.
marshmallows and I'd taken up hot chocolate in a flask and all that kind of stuff, and it was pure wholesome and cute, and like they had their wee gloves and their scarf on and they were looking out and they were sitting on the nice wee cobbled wall and there was still sheep around and it was really nice, and it was just getting dark and the fireworks were just kind of starting, and then something happened and it's almost like you kind of heard like the deck scratch,
rumble.
right?
Yeah.
Like what is going on? Why have we changed the record here? There was then just like masses of cars, transit vans with slidey doors. Imagine that noise. You know that noise of the door opening?
Yeah.
Next minute it was like people taking out their fucking ammo on their back. I told you this. And they were
Yeah.
setting them off in the middle of the car park. One actually went right along the tarmac. And I was like, we need to get
They actually
to
do
fuck.
terrify me a wee
They
bit.
terrify-
It was like
they're
something
scary.
from
Project
the Purge.
X or
That's what it
Project
felt.
X. Remember
It
that one where
was
the kids are just like going mental?
horrific.
Do you not remember that movie? What was the song again? Remember? Yeah.
Oh, it was so scary.
Um,
Honestly, like I'm not one to be frightened very often by things, right? Like I would walk down a dark street and not be like, oh, I'm going to be, I don't worry about stuff, right? Like that. But that there, I was actually genuinely scared.
It's
It was
mental the way
that, at least you can run with that. You can't run from a firework because
Yeah.
it's teeming for you.
And I had my kids with me. I was like, we need to go. One of us are going to get hit. It was like, it was
Stay low,
genuine.
kids. Get back
It
in the
was
car.
genuinely really bad.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that there was like, it wasn't just one group of people. It was several
Yeah,
groups
yeah.
of people that all started doing their own thing. I was like, none of you know what you're doing. This is terrifying.
The way this has probably been some kind of like set up on like Twitter or TikTok, like everyone meet here and we're going to do a firework.
Yeah,
and
we'll do the
blah-
biggest one ever.
Yeah, and we all got absolutely steaming and you had no idea.
I know.
And you were there also.
I'm
You're in
trying
the
to be wholesome.
convoy
One of
totally
them-
unaware.
trying to be wholesome.
One of the best
Just
ones
trying
that
to be
we
wholesome.
ever had was the girls were really, really wee, and our neighbours that used to live behind us, actually, he had just went and spent like £400 or something on fireworks, and he did a couple of beers and he just went over like where we stay, he just went over a kind of like waste bit of it. And he just started setting them off, and everybody in the estate just pure like
Congregated.
gathered round, and we were all just enjoying his hundreds of pounds worth of fireworks. And
Yeah.
then they were done, and it was just like, all right, see you later.
Thanks.
Bye. Can we put a Christmas tree up now?
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
It's done. I
They
could
do
live
take-
without Bonfire Night, but I do enjoy it if I can.
Yeah.
If I can watch them safely.
Yeah, going to a wee display or a big display is
Yeah.
really is worthwhile.
I
just
find
like
the noise really irritating. Yeah, do you know the ones that I find the most annoying?
The screamers.
I know you would normally think it'd be the big bang. It's the one that goes,
yeah.
Yeah.
because there's no conclusion. I'm like, that is so annoying. You
It's
started
like-
something and never finished it.
Yeah, it is because you're waiting for it and it doesn't happen, so you just have that build up of like anxiety
Exactly.
until the next fireworks. Your hair looks so unbelievably shiny, by
It
the way.
really
It's-
does.
It's distracting. Like I feel like I just keep going, wow,
Wow.
It
you
is glistening.
guys,
It is
feel
like
this?
a really nice shade.
Well, I tell you what we've done.
Go on,
Go on.
go on.
We've used the M&S clarifying shampoo.
Right.
It's getting a bit of a dry scalp, right? And I feel like it really helps that.
Right.
Not scientifically backed, just personal opinion, right?
What, you think the shampoo helps a dry scalp?
Yeah.
It gave me a dry scalp.
It's got fennel seeds, something or other in it. And I feel like fennels might be good for your scalp. Anyway,
Is that not good for bloating?
don't know, I'm not going to eat
don't
it.
drink it.
Fennel,
Dry
fennel
scalp.
is for bloating.
Well, scrub the scalp. I didn't condition at all. It was like, you can only imagine the coarseness. It was literally like, I can't even explain how drying and horrible.
To the point where you
What
go,
does it feel
my
like?
hair will never recover from
It'll
this.
never recover. It's ruined forever.
Uh-huh.
It feels,
It's,
you would never be able to brush it.
It's the same as if you've ever had a keratin blow dry. They wash your hair first and they don't condition it, but they wash it with the strongest clarifying shampoo to get everything out of your hair, and then they blast it dry so your hair is like massive, which, to be fair, is why they get such a good before and after. Because before, your hair is up like this and you look like you've been electrocuted and it's bone dry, and then that's usually the after.
Yep. So then what I did was I got the Rehab London conditioning milk, sprayed that so I could actually get a brush through it, right? Then I took the L'Oreal Elvive, I think it's like Bonds Repair. It's like a white bottle. White and red. 2 or 3 pumps of that all over. Then I used the Tresemme Shine La Mer, whatever it's called, that range.
Did we
La
get it
Mer.
from Superdrug?
Yes.
The
Sprayed
black
that-
bottle with the gold
the
writing.
gold, it's like La Mer or something or other. Sprayed that all over. And then the main thing was I used my GHD Duo, which is the straighten and blow dry tool. You know, the one that dries and straightens your hair at the same time. Use that to straighten it.
And does that actually work?
I haven't got a hairdryer near that. That's just the GHD thing.
How does that? What is it like? What the
2
plates
plates, and then it's just, you hear it. It goes. Zoom. I'm all about the sound effects today.
You
Why
are?
am I my granda?
like?
grandpa.
I didn't think that was even a thing.
Yeah. Do you want to have a try? of
Basically,
it?
wet to straight. Is that
Wet to straight.
Rimmel tried
And
to do it
then-
first, or was
yeah,
it Rimmel or
that's-
Revlon or
it
something?
was.
Well, wet to straight, and it's not even that noisy. So see if you've got like light sleepers in the morning and you're trying to get ready, you're not going to wake them up the way you would with a hairdryer. So I did that, and then there's like a wee bit and it says like shine shot or something like that. You press that, it takes the blow dry bit, but you can only use that for like a minute before it turns itself off because it's quite warm. So you just literally go over the ends of it to make sure that it's all thingy, and then that's you done.
I think dark hair always really shows up though when it's
It does.
nice and shiny. I don't think you can really tell on a blonde,
You've got shiny blonde hair though.
but
It's just not
doesn't-
as reflective.
It's not as reflective. Like it can just look smooth.
Yeah, I'm not usually a straight hair wearer. So it's
like
But when you do wear your hair straight, you go, oh my God, it's so silky, so smooth.
because it feels
And you can
different.
swoosh a bit more.
So silky,
Yeah.
smooth.
Do you know what? I think I might have actually been influenced by Murray's wife because she had lovely, straight, smelling, beautiful,
Did you tell her
soft
though?
hair.
Did you tell her?
I kept stroking Murray's wife's hair. I couldn't help it. It
I
was
should have
just-
a panic attack on the Sunday morning. She's like, I just stood and just stroked her hair.
I'm actually a pervert like that, and I don't even mean it, right? Like I'm so, like I can't help myself. Like I am very tactile, and I don't realise I'm like that with everyone.
It's the fact that wasn't even like a drunken regret. We weren't drunk.
No, we weren't
There
drunk.
was no
We weren't.
excuse.
There's no
literally
excuse.
weren't even drinking.
No. I think I had one sip of gin.
Yeah.
Literally one sip of gin lemonade, and then I went, I'll just have a Monster. Monster is our alcohol now, isn't
makes
it?
me
Monster
hyper.
is
It
just-
makes me hyper.
Yeah.
I'm like me on a Monster.
I actually think Monster is better than drinking, and I think when we were younger, I would have chose that again. You don't get a hangover.
Like just constantly drinking Monster.
Yeah,
like
but
maybe
no, but
have like
heart
5 or
attacks.
6 cans.
yeah,
heart
but on a night
attacks.
out, do you know what I mean? Say on a night out, I would just have a can of Monster.
No,
and
because that is literally, see the heart attack thing.
yeah.
See, when I first started going out with Chris, he'd been out the night before and he was driving. He drank multiple Red Bulls and
Yeah.
then the next morning played football and I went to watch. He had to come off the pitch and lie in the back of my car because he was quite literally having heart palpitations.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
We used to drink vodka Red Bulls as a drink.
Yeah, and I loved it.
I'm going to say the vodka Red Bull hangover was the worst because the next day it was as if the caffeine was still in you and you could not sleep it off no matter what.
Yeah.
So you'd feel absolutely horrendous, but you were also wide awake and alert.
I just actually don't remember getting hangovers at that stage of life.
Oh God, mine were awful. I used to get the worst. I think that's just why. I think I got it all out my system when I was like 17, 18. Genuinely, because my hangovers were so bad and I was just like, I can't afford to just give up like 2 days of my life every week.
Yeah.
Getting over one night.
I did feel hungover though on the Sunday. But I think it was more like I kind of tired.
Yeah.
Like I was needing real food, but I had no appetite.
Oh, by the way, see if you had an appetite, you should have came with me then, because I went to Big Licks and it was unreal. It was honestly so good.
I'm so surprised because I didn't realise that they did anything other than desserts. I thought it was just ice cream, waffles, like
it was
that
the one
sort
at
of stuff.
Hellington, you know where this is
Yeah,
it
I've
across
drove
the
past
drive
it so many times.
By the way, it was actually unreal. The burger, unreal. The big massive like mozzarella stringy. Oh, it was delicious. Proper hangover.
The
food. It was
loaded fries
brilliant.
looked incredible. What was the topping on them?
They were buffalo.
Oh,
They were gorge. It was all very nice. We should go.
love a loaded fry.
We should go.
We should.
When we're
Obviously,
feeling
up for
really,
one.
really hungry, that's what you want.
That is what you want.
It
That
was
is-
gorgeous.
The burgers looked so. They looked like your hair, so glossy.
Shiny. Do you know what we did miss though when we were out and we were doing our show and everything else? We obviously weren't really on our phones, right?
Uh-huh.
So I did a big scroll hole on Sunday. And wow, the things I came across. Can we just talk about Lily Allen?
What?
Do you know this?
No.
Oh my God, I can't wait to tell you this. This is fucking mental. This is actually mental.
I have to say I haven't really caught up on my phone since Saturday.
I genuinely,
So-
I couldn't.
No.
Do you know that Lily Allen and David Harbour are married?
No, I didn't know
David Harbour being the guy
Stranger
who's in
Things.
Stranger Things.
But
And
they're
he's
separated now.
They're separated now, as in separated in January, right?
Right.
But they've been married for 4 years. This guy,
that. Right, okay.
you know him?
Yeah.
So Lily Allen allegedly got a phone call from him when he was working, right? He was working on another movie or series, right? And he's basically called her up and went, "Hi wife, I have needs and I'm away, but I really feel like I should be able to go and sow my seed wherever I please." And she's went, "Well, I'm a bit gutted to hear that. I'm going to message the girls from Girls Overheard and see what they think."
And that's what it's like with like celebrities that
It
go
is.
through so much therapy. Well, I'm disappointed to hear that.
Yeah.
Let's talk through.
No, she said, "I'm disappointed to hear that and I'm gutted, but I want you to be happy." So she's basically said to him, allegedly, that you can do what you want, but we need to have rules in place. So she said, if you want to play away, then it needs to be one with somebody that we don't know.
Right, fair enough.
There should be some kind of cash exchange, because then it feels like it's yes. As in, I'm kind of almost more happy for you to pay for a prostitute than I would be for you
To create a relationship or
have
something.
a relationship
Okay.
with someone that's emotional, right? I need to know about it.
Uh-huh.
It can't happen in our house, and it can't happen when I'm around.
Why would it happen
Why
in their
would you
house
need to
if she's
though?
there?
Step away.
Well, exactly.
Right, okay,
right.
fair enough then. That makes sense as a rule.
She's released an entire album,
Yeah.
which is practically a storybook tell-all
Oh, love it.
of every single detail of the breakdown of their marriage and this whole thing, because she then found out that he'd been having an affair over and above the rules that she'd set out with
Oh, for
this, like,
God's sake.
yeah, over and above the rules that she'd set out with the "I'm happy for you to sleep with someone else if you do it within these parameters." This was like an emotional relationship he had with a girl. I think that they called her Catherine in this, but that's an alias. That's not actually
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
That's a Jane Doe. She's
Yeah.
actually
She's
someone-
a Jane Doe.
We've found out her actual name. But anyway, turns out she was like a costume designer for one of the shows that he was on. Single mum. He basically told her she's actually an
Single
innocent
mum who
party.
works 2 jobs, a costume designer and a prostitute on the side.
Yeah.
Then.
Well, I don't think she was taking the money, which actually I feel like that's so sad. She should have got her bag. Anyway,
Imagine him
Lily
being like-
said, Lily said I was meant to get my
Honestly,
bag.
please, just going to take this or else I break the rules.
Please, Lily, I did pay her. But anyway, he's obviously had this affair. He's told her, by the way, we've got an open relationship. Like, this is so fair game. Like, I'm allowed to do this. We work away a lot. We do love each other still. We're still married, but we're allowed to do what we want because there's a lot of time we're not in the same country together. So she's went, cool. I'm not really wanting a proper, like, full-blown relationship with you. I'm happy to also have this because I've got 2 kids. I've not got time for a relationship. That I quite like you. This kind of suits me, right?
Right.
But this has obviously then sparked the breakdown of the marriage.
Okay.
The whole album is genuinely like a podcast being sung to you, right?
That's how she sings anyway, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Right. And
Fuck you very, very much.
so
Do love
Lily
that.
Allen then released a song as well called Pussy Palace.
Catherine's Pussy Palace.
I didn't realise that was your Pussy Palace. Talking about the place that he rents to have all the birds. No, guys, it's really bad. It's really, really bad.
That just shows you, right? Literally give them an inch and they'll take a mile. She
Literally.
said it's actually okay. No girl.
Reluctantly.
But she still said she more or less left it open for him to do whatever he wanted. And then he went, oh, I just really want to fuck you over though.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still going to try to just be outside of those rules.
I don't like you that much because I would never do that to you.
Is this the same thing that we're talking about in last week's episode where is he trying to break up with you? Is he trying to break up with you and he just doesn't want to be the one to say it?
Probably not. He just probably wants it all.
She then spoke about
In the palace?
being like a sex addict and all this kind of stuff. So
Who he is or she is.
I think she's trying to infer that he is. But it just really, all I'm going to say is Stranger Things, the next series, is going to feel like a weird watch.
Yeah.
because we're
Now
going
that
to
I'm
be
looking at
angry
big-
at him.
Now that I'm going to look at the big king of the Pussy Palace.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's yourself.
Oh, it's yourself, CEO of the Pussy Palace.
Is this a similar thing again to last week's episode where we spoke about how somebody does something bad and our like generation now just go, oh well, it's mental health,
Yeah.
or it's like you've maybe got something that you need to speak to a therapist about, and now if a guy goes and shags a million girls behind his wife's back, he goes, well, it's a sex addiction. Like, you used to just get called a shagger for that. Why are we now saying
Or
it's
a
not-
cheat.
Yeah, you're a shagger, you're a cheat. Now it's like, oh, but we have to help you because you're
Right.
an addict.
Do you know what this is though? It's just
I've
because we like
actually-
to label.
We do.
I'm on
Everything.
I'm on the
Everything's
old BuzzFeed at the moment, you guys.
I've never been
And
in there.
I'm only in it because it was the first suggestion, okay? Lily Allen might have just revealed exactly what went down between her and her husband, David Harbour. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that you are not prepared for the scandal.
Such a shame because they were like pure cute together and all that. They had a pure fun wedding. Their house would just get featured and stuff. Oh, he's pissed off the wrong girl as well because we know
Yeah.
Lily Allen's not one to muffle her music.
Here we go. Don't come. This is the lyrics for Pussy Palace. Don't come home. I don't want you in my bed. Go to the apartment in the West Village instead. Oh, she's actually name dropping the place.
Yeah, the West
I'll
Village. that's
drop
what it
off
was.
your clothes, your mail and medication. I'm already on my way heading to the station. Stuck in the F. There's a problem on the line. I couldn't be more stressed. I'm losing my mind. Up to the first floor, key in the door. Nothing's ever going to be the same anymore. And that's when I realised something don't feel right. I didn't know it was a Pussy Palace. And then it says Pussy Palace, Pussy Palace, Pussy Palace, Pussy Palace. I always thought it was a dojo. Dojo. What's a dojo? What's a dojo at?
like a man cave.
Ah,
Is that
right,
not what that
okay. So
is?
am I looking at a sex
that
addict?
is?
I'll talk about a low blow.
Oh,
Oh, it's so specific, man. It's
It
like
is.
the next verse is, I found a shoebox full of handwritten letters from a broken-hearted woman wishing you could have been better. So this is his ex's letters.
Yep.
Sheets pulled off the bed, strewn on the floor, long black hair, probably from the night before. Joanne Reed bag with handles tied, sex toys, butt plugs, lube inside. Yeah, she's really going for it.
she's going for it.
I mean, there's not really a better way to get back at somebody though, is there?
It's just a wee song, David. What are you
I
on about?
hope
The
her career
pettiness.
blows back up.
Well, wasn't she selling feet pics?
Yeah, she did. But this is the thing. I don't think that's an indication of her career not doing well. I think her feet just did really, really well.
And she's like, the effort of writing a song and singing and being in the public eye, or I can just get the dogs out. And
Exactly.
I'm just
She
going to
hadn't-
I'm just going to get the dogs out and put them in some beans, and I'm going to get more money than
But
what
she
I do.
hadn't
for
released any music in ages.
No, like
so,
literally like decades.
But I'm actually, I
Fair
kind of
play.
want the revival of Lily.
Same.
I feel like she's needed.
I really loved her. I loved her when she was younger.
Yeah.
Like I loved when she
I loved singing in her
and her accent.
I
Absolutely.
want to be rich and I want lots of money. I don't care about clever. I don't care about funny.
Right, guys, we got so many stories at the show on Saturday night that we're going to have to go through them now. But first of all, we want to have a little word with you.
Oh my God,
a stern word.
what are we getting them into trouble for?
Usually this is your role. You love
we
giving everyone in
asked
trouble.
for everyone's stories, right? We put it on Instagram, we put it in the episode, we put it in the Patreon. We said, everyone, please send your stories before the show.
Which we
Because-
did. We had loads of really
we
good
had
stories.
loads of
so
really
we
good
picked
ones.
Some of our favourites.
But the amount that came in on the night was unbelievably overwhelming, wasn't it?
We actually had to send Hannah, content girl, out of the room to go and get signal because basically the phone crashed with the messages. I was sitting on the stage with the phone like at my leg and I can just feel it going.
And then it'd be things like, look to the right.
Yeah.
Look to the
Hi.
left.
Crisscross.
Boom, boom.
Was it Aberdeen that somebody actually started phoning us from the audience as well?
We're literally right here. There's about 300 folk in this room. This
Hi,
is a small venue.
I'm actually busy. Can I phone you back?
I can see that. That's no problem.
But yeah, we've got loads of stories now. I can only assume the reason people hadn't sent them in the week before was because they were sober. And
No,
Saturday
I
night they
don't
loosened
know.
up a little
Yes,
bit and they
I
went,
don't think
Because
so.
also the amount of shite bags
yeah,
that have deleted them
that have
since,
retracted their story.
or messaged them and actually, can we not use that, please?
Do you know the other
Yeah.
thing with that though is I don't think it's always just the case that they're nervous and then the drink lets them be confident. I think a lot of the time that we say something and it just sparks the
Yeah,
memory.
that is true.
Yeah.
I honestly think that we'll talk about something and they go, oh, I completely forgot. Their archives are going, you have one like this.
Yeah.
We have one similar.
Yeah.
And then they go, that's reminded me of something that happened with me.
Yeah.
I think it sparks the memory.
They were always funny.
But can we
ones.
please
Are we going to
just
have some?
before the show?
My friend ended up going out with her boy best friend for years. I wasn't really keen on him, but was happy for her. She had a suspicion after a year or so that he was cheating with a certain girl. The girl heard of this and tweeted,
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
"You better look closer to home." She sent it into the group chat and we were all confused. It came out he was going with her sister and we could not fucking believe it.
And everyone knew.
I don't know.
Oh my God, not the cryptic tweet. Why not just messaging her and telling her, hi, by the way, I'm getting the blame for this. It's not me. It's it's your sister he's going for.
Your sister.
Not the game of hot and cold.
Oh
Not
my
being funny,
God.
but your
Cold,
sister
cold,
is an
cold,
absolute
cold,
rat
cold, cold,
bastard.
hot, hot.
I know. That is awful. Do you know what? I think that is back in the days of aim statuses. I don't actually think
Yes.
people are really doing that anymore.
Can I ask, as a sister, because you have a sister, I am a sister, but not of a sister.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's a different thing.
Feels hard to hear that. I feel like the marriage really gave me a sister, but okay.
But a real
No,
sister.
but I'm talking about growing up as a sister. Listen to the whole story and then answers at the end, questions at the end. As a sister who has a sister and who's grown up with a sister, could you ever imagine doing anything like that to your actual sister?
No, you can't.
Please
I feel like there's
explain
no.
how that is so.
How unhinged
The
do you have
only
to
thing
be
that
to
I
do
can
that?
think in that situation is, are you a sister who is completely the polar opposite from your sister, which does happen sometimes, where they don't really have a relationship, they just happen to be in the same family. Do you know what I mean? There's no way they have like a close relationship, surely.
I can understand it if like one had been with them before
Yeah.
and nobody knew and then it came out and it was like, oh,
Yeah.
then he'd be the one in the wrong.
Yeah.
But
No, that's horrendous.
sister.
Right. Sorry, gals. I know it's a pain when we remember something that should have been sent for the show.
Oh,
Thanks for acknowledging
sorry,
that.
then
I
feel
like
bad
that you're
for giving me trouble.
self-aware. She's self-aware though,
I
so
feel
it's
bad
fine.
though.
I've genuinely just remembered this after speaking with an old pal. So when we were younger, say 14 or 15, our friendship circle was quite big, as it is when you're that age. Your friends,
Yeah.
you have 30 close friends. As in, we hung out together every night and weekend. Now, there's always a few slags in a large friendship circle, and there definitely was in ours. And she wrote in brackets, not me, I was the prude. That was all banter, but a sexy time shitebag. Well, there was one girl that all the guys had a secret nickname for. It was 410, as in
410.
as in 4 pubes, 1 finger, no tits. We all knew it, but till this day she doesn't know, and most of the guys still know her as this.
Sorry, tell me that again.
They used to call her 410, 4 pubes, 1 finger, no tits. That is mean.
It's also very clever.
It is.
This
Who
is
came
why
up
you
with
just
that?
The
shouldn't be a
code name
slut.
410. I'm sorry.
410.
As if someone said,
That
oh, here
is-
comes, if you're walking down the corridor and someone goes, here comes 410, you're never clicking.
You're never clicking.
No.
That's obviously going to be 4 pubes, 1 finger, 0 tits.
But do you know what's happening though? That name is sticking for life.
For life. Well, she still doesn't know about it, and that then begs the question, did we have a nickname that we don't know about? Who's ever going to tell you? Who's nobody's ever going to have that face-to-face conversation. Did you know they used to call you 410, by the way?
I was never 410.
No.
The 0 would never have existed.
Here we go.
We've always had the big jugs.
412.
Two tits.
Two big tits.
Two big tits. Two big tits.
410. Guys, I think I am aghast.
Can
Because
be
I feel
funny.
like that is the most inventive
It's really
nickname
That's what I was literally
we
just
have
gonna say.
ever heard. Like, I
Do you not
genuinely don't
think
know what
high
to say.
school did produce though, like
Top tier banter.
yeah,
That
like
guy's
some
went
people
on-
could have been comedians had they just
Genuinely.
like tapped into like how quick and witty they
Well, you
were.
don't
See
know, you
that?
could be
That
really successful
genuinely,
now.
that could have been a Kevin Bridges sketch scene.
Yeah.
You tell me that is not part of his set.
You see, whoever it was has probably went on to do something pure creative.
Oh, I hope so.
That was
is
him just
honestly-
starting
Because
out.
that kind of brain is
It's
but-
nasty. It's nasty. We're
Yeah,
not trying to glorify this.
We're not
it's
condoning.
nasty.
She
But
doesn't
it was
know, though.
correct.
It's a wee bit funny.
And it was a bit funny.
Four pubes.
It's
Where
nicer
were
than
they?
it's nicer than calling her a mad slag.
Which
Yeah.
obviously
You
she
just gave
was
her a
if
number.
multiple boys had that name for her.
But
Also-
imagine her hearing it, she'd be going, I've not tried 410 people. What are you talking about?
Are they slagging her for the lack of pubes? Or
Do they want
the extra pubes?
How have they counted the pubes?
Maybe there genuinely was though, like just 4 big stringy ones, and that was it.
Stringy is the worst word. Wow. Wow. Anyway,
Can we just, before we move on, can we actually just open that back up? Because one of my favourite weeks, month that we went through was when we were talking about what was your nickname at high school? What did people call you?
Yeah.
It's where Kira Can't Walk Well was born.
yes.
All of those, if you didn't listen back then and you
Yeah.
have like a funny nickname that someone gave you in school or that
Or
you
just
knew
anyone.
of anyone else, please send it to us because it's one of my favourite topics. We can
It's
laugh about it now.
same.
It's therapeutic.
But it's not fun at the time, but it's funny now. Right. So I used to work in a bank and the big head manager was leaving, so we had drinks in the actual branch. That used to be a thing, after work drinks.
Yeah.
Were you ever about when after work drinks existed?
I worked in a bank and that was a thing.
So we did after work drinks in my work.
Never.
Actually in the work.
I never worked in a place that you
Corporate.
could do that.
Corporate.
And we were in I was there when I was like 18 and then I remember
Yeah.
being like, why are you all staying here by choice?
yeah.
Like it's
Leave.
5:02. What are we still doing here?
It's because they had marriages they didn't want to go home
Yes.
to. That's why. Anyway, that's why now we have the content we have.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Anyway, right, okay, so in the actual brand. I had not long started seeing this guy and had obviously had a few drinks. Anyway, I went to the bathroom and sent him, let's say, a pic. Later on, we were all discussing something and I had to pull my phone out to show my boss something. And the fucking Scuddy was there. Anyway, the whole staff eventually found out and I still had to work there for about 3 more years.
You had
You're
a nickname.
confident girl. If she's sending it to her boyfriends,
I know, but not the manager. See the idea of anyone seeing your camera roll, right? And I'm not doing an upside down picture of anything to send to anyone because the cloud exists. Mm-hmm. And that gives me the fear.
Oh.
Right? That gives me the fear because it's up in the cloud somewhere and I don't want to run that risk. But see, even still, if I was to give someone my phone and show them a picture and they went, that is nice, swipe.
No.
Swipe. My stomach literally falls into my arsehole.
Yeah.
because you never know what it is though. It could be like
screenshots.
A medical emergency.
It could be a medical emergency.
Me and
It
Chat
could-
have had a few medical emergency chats.
Right, so this is the thing. Would you rather, if you had to sign over for someone to look at your photo history, like your photo albums on your phone, or your ChatGPT history, what's worse? I'm going to say my chat.
Same.
I definitely do not use chat as much as used to.
Oh, I speak
Chat's
to it
my
more than you
therapist.
guys. Yeah.
I literally ask Chat so much advice to the point where, like, if Fraser's like, how's your day been? I'll be like, yeah, good. Do you know what I was actually saying to Chat earlier on? Right? So I asked it about blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And last night he was like, you're talking about this as if it's an actual person.
Yeah.
But I don't realise it comes across like that because I'm like, but surely you're also using it like that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are. But also it's one
you
of those
and
things
me
that
and my friend Steve, that's what it
my
feels
friend
like.
Chat.
My friend Chat.
I feel like you're also on the next level to me because I haven't progressed to the voice
I
chat
speak to
yet.
it.
I did try it the other day. I did try speaking to it because I was trying to describe something and I felt like I couldn't
Couldn't write
I
it.
couldn't write it. I
Yeah.
had to try and verbalise it.
Okay.
I'm starting to get to know your one because I
like
hear
him.
him quite a lot, and I actually do like him. I felt like he sounded really smug before,
You
and I
did.
don't like the fake pauses that they do. But then at the same time, I get it because see if you're asking something like we were asking like a Shopify question this morning. See if he goes like if it was a robot voice that you would have got in the past, where it was like press this button and then go to blah blah blah. You would tune out.
Yeah.
Whereas he's like, yeah, sure, I'll tell you how to do it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? He talks
Yeah.
you through it, and it does.
It's welcoming.
It is
I chose
welcoming.
that voice. It's the one that I warmed to the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can have one that's a wee bit more, like I actually said to at one point, please going forward, make this a rule where you just speak to me like a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be too officious. I want it to be more chill.
Is that weird?
Worrying, isn't it? Very worrying.
I took a.
You use ChatGPT.
I love
ChatGPT.
I love AI.
I love
AI.
ChatGPT.
Right. You know how obviously we have our Patreon chat, right?
Yeah.
And if you're like, not try to push it, right? But it is actually a very, very beneficial place to be.
It is.
Very fun. You got all your first things. Well, we got a wee message here from the show on Saturday and said, came here alone, leaving with a new pal. We arranged on Patreon today to meet up. Thanks a million for bringing girlies together. It's been lonely over here since I moved close to Glasgow from the East Coast.
No, stop, because then they sent pictures in together.
That is
How
so
They sent
cute.
it into, they put it
Perfect.
on Instagram.
I actually love that. How hard is it to make friends
Adult
As an
friends.
adult.
when you're an
Yeah.
adult? Because I think that you're always very, very cautious of people.
Yep.
You always are. You get your guard up. Like, it's not as easy to just be like, yeah, sure, we'll go out Friday night, go out
Yeah.
for dinner and stuff like that.
Also, a lot of people have their established friendship groups, and you feel like if you then try and infiltrate that, it feels
Yeah.
weird. Like you guys, a lot of people will have friendships that they've had for like 20 years.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've
I mean-
had school friendships,
Yeah.
and that is literally just your luck of the draw, whether you got a good group or not. There's people who have got school friends that have been friends with forever and never fallen out with, just are the exact same type of people who have been really, really lucky. Some people haven't had that, so then they have work friends. Or there's people who had kind of good friends when they were younger, but then almost ditched the friends, not on purpose, because they got long-term boyfriend, long-term
Yeah.
partner, and then that doesn't work out, then they're left by themselves.
Yep.
So it is pure hard, and then it's like people rely on having work pals, and then maybe that's not going to work out either because it's sometimes a weird dynamic or whatever. You've said this so many times, and it's so true. If you find someone who likes the same kind of podcasts as you, whether it's our podcast or someone else's, right, they're going to have the same type of humour, interest, everything. So if you are trying to make new pals, then I would for sure say coming to one of our nights is the way to do it.
Yeah, definitely. And everybody is so, like, everybody's so chatty and everything, which is
Yep.
so perfect.
Because
Everybody
we-
just pure congregates together.
Yeah, because we've broken that like initial meeting thing because it's as if we all speak all the time.
Yeah.
So we all like it's so nice, and I hope there's a lot of people that are going to the movies night that are solo riders.
Yeah, and bitches be friendly.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah,
They're all
absolutely.
nice.
Love it so much.
They're all lovely.
We
And
actually
you know what? See if somebody isn't overly friendly, I don't think I give off the most friendly vibe, right?
Really?
At the start. Because,
Of getting to know you.
because I get nervous. And I don't know how to like
shy. I'm
shy.
I was an only child. My dad's not here to introduce us together. I've got a wee girl here that also would quite like to chat to you.
No, but I think at the start, I think you two are actually very good at just like chatting. Whereas it takes me a wee minute to like
warm up.
to go like,
Yeah.
stop being a shite bag, Lauren, just talk.
I think this is a case of the porridge was too cold, the porridge is too hot, and the porridge is just right. I'm overbearing. I'm overbearing. Lauren's a bit shy, and Ailey's just kind of somewhere in the normality.
But I think it's a different. It completely depends on the crowd.
Yeah.
Because actually, if you were then thrown into like a crowd of really quiet people, you're loud enough to bring them all up and to
Yeah.
bring everyone out their shell. It's just everyone. There's a Goldilocks for everyone.
See, whenever that's true. Oh, what that?
It's profound.
There's a Goldilocks for everyone.
There's a
Does
porridge
it
for
make
everyone.
sense?
There's a porridge for everyone.
It looks nicer to say there's a Goldilocks for everyone, but there's a porridge for
There's
everyone.
a porridge for everyone.
And at the end of the day, in London, the trousers were giving porridge.
They were giving porridge, but it was just right.
It was just right. And that was profound. At the end of
We
the
tried
day.
really hard to make that profound. It definitely was. Okay.
Okay. And that's
So
all we have to say. Lauren's lost in her porridge. She's so cold.
I'm still at Goldilocks.
Lauren's like, I'm the only blonde one, so what you on about?
Oh,
Do you know
but how
what? If you
nice
get
is
it,
that,
you get it. If you get it, you get it.
And if you don't,
You don't.
you'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine and dandy.
The problem I've got, right, is that see whenever I meet someone who's on the same level as me energetically, right, where it's like no one gets to speak. it's just like I'm going, yeah, and they're all going, no one's listening.
It's like when
it's
I
just
listen to-
fucking God, it's just
I noticed
talking.
this when I listen to the kids, right? Like, see when they've got their pals, like it was Oliver's birthday at the weekend, so we had like his pals and we all went to Spectacular. They're all so excited, right? I'm not even joking, there was 4 kids in the car. They were all having different conversations, but nobody, it was all a one-man band. They were all talking at the same time about completely different things. It was wild.
Did you just drive with your eyes wide open like...
It's so, because I'm tuning into different ones at different times.
Yeah.
But that's what it's like. It's like everyone just get your energy out. It doesn't matter where it goes.
It's like dogs barking at each
It
other.
doesn't make sense.
That is what it is. There's a lot of
I would
teeth,
say
a lot of barking.
I would say I can really, really fluctuate. Genuinely can go from I have absolutely no conversation and I'm completely stony faced to I want to just chat and chat and chat. It completely depends how many monsters I've had, depends how much I've slept. I can go complete opposite ends of the scale.
I just
how the
really struggle
emotion
with
is.
silence. Really, really struggle with silence.
Do you need to do exposure therapy of awkward
Honestly.
silences?
You should tape your mouth shut and just have a day.
I love how I'm like, you should get exposure therapy, and Lauren's like, you should shut the fuck up for a day.
Have you ever tried to shut your fucking mouth? How's that? How would that work for you?
I actually seen a thing, I think we spoke about this before, right? But I seen a thing that was like, quiet people are always told you need to come out your shell, you need to speak more, like maybe you should try and like just push yourself, push the boundaries.
I
But
know the end of this sentence.
nobody ever tells the loud people to shut the fuck up. Maybe you should try not speaking so much, let someone else talk, right?
Look at her trying to keep her mouth shut.
That phase
Oh, how long do we think this would last for?
say something.
It makes sense now because when I was young, they used to do the silent game. Let's see who can stay silent for longest. And I'd be sitting there, my face would be fucking crimson. I'd be like,
I lose, let's play Jenga.
what do I talk about? See, I guess as well, my kids are both the same. Lauren was trying to leave my house last night. Charlie just kept talking.
It was so funny. Jack's standing there pure stinking right after football, and Charlie's like, Jack, you want to come up my room and see? And Jack's like, oh no, sorry Charlie, I need to go home and get a shower. And he's like, you used to have a shower in here. And
Let me get
Jack's
a
like, Jack's like, oh no, sorry, I've not got any stuff with me. And he's like, I'll give you a strip. Jack is literally double the height of Charlie, right? Double the height. Oh, honestly, and then Jack was like, no, we need to go home. I'm absolutely starving. Next minute, Charlie comes out. You want a banana? Just take it.
Also,
just take it.
Why am I the almond mum? Yeah. You're hungry, have a banana then.
Here's some almonds.
You don't want the banana, you're obviously no hungry.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
me?
No,
Am I
he's
that
just
guy?
healthy boy.
Healthy
we
boy.
did actually get in the car though. You know how those, like, when you see it in the movies and they just shut the door and they instantly start speaking? That was Jack. He shut the door and he went, they can chat, can't they?
That was a lot. Did I ever tell you the time
In a
that
loving way though. I was
Yeah.
like, how nice. So Charlie was so happy to see you, and
It's
he was like, no,
excitement.
I know.
At the end of the day, the Reeds are just a warm family.
Right, guys, thanks so much for listening. We're going to head over to confession sessions where we're going to work through the phone and any other stories that you've sent. If you still want to send your story, the number is 07428 957 885, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.